disco. Off in the disco, disco, disco. Off in the disco.
I'm curious.
Disco.
Young JoJo years. Come in, we're open. What's up, dude? You never been in an apartment before? Whoa! You are kind of like an outdoor person, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're like an outdoor cat?
Yeah, I'm like a street cat.
Yeah,
no
like
Arista, you know?
no, not an indoor cat.
Yeah, no,
Once you get let indoors, you're like, wow.
Yeah, I'm
Is this one of your pieces here?
Yeah.
This one's nice.
You already. Yeah.
You stole it from a woman. It's a woman's sweater for sure. But
No,
it
it's
looks,
not.
No?
Is it really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just figured you bought it at the thrift store in the woman's section.
Yeah, no, I stole this from my aunt. She
So it is a woman's sweater.
she's a man.
She's
No.
manly. She's manly.
She's my manly
She's
aunt.
a manly
Yeah.
aunt.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
I
She
like
has sick shit. So I'm like, hey, auntie, can I wear that? She's like, no. So
I definitely wish I could
Just take
have
it.
gone through like my grandpa's swag before he you know.
yeah.
Even my dad had some I've got a couple pieces from my dad. Like I've got his Leatherman jacket.
Sick. Okay.
It's like pretty sick.
Where do you go to school?
He went to school in Southern California.
Cali. So Cal.
Yeah.
That's so fucking Cal.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I forget even the high school's name, but it's got like a big C on the chest.
Did he speak like dude, bro? Like was he
Dude,
like,
bro? No.
like fucking Tanner, like
No, well, I mean, it wasn't even said that necessarily SoCal, I guess, but it was definitely down there.
it was
But
like Cal-ish.
not San Diego.
Sandia. Oh.
That's like, dude, San Diego, there is that person is alive and real. And I had no idea, like, until I was there, but there's people that are like, dude, welcome to the surf lawn. And you're like, what the fuck?
What the hell? What the fuck? Wait, San Diego. Wait, so
San
that's not a
Diego.
type of like hot sauce? Wait, what the fuck?
San Diego? You've never been
Diego.
San Diego?
Hot, fucking spice up your taste.
Is there a hot sauce named San Diego?
I don't know. But
Oh.
there should be though.
Okay.
But let's make it. Shout
But
out.
I'm
Let's-
sure there's plenty of hot sauces that have San Diego involved.
Yeah.
Or at least made in.
But is it the Ago?
The Ago.
Yeah.
Ago.
When you eat it, you go, oh, this shit's spicy.
Do you have any inspirations of making hot sauces or condiments of sorts? If you were to make any condiment, what would be JoJo's sauce of choice?
Ooh, that's a good question, bro. Oh,
JoJo's
God.
secret sauce.
I'll probably get like some something that's I would call it like aioli, like aioli. That would be like the pitch, and it would just be like
I like that.
mustard and mayonnaise.
And like the commercials, like you on the street yelling, "Hey, Oli!" And
Yeah.
then the guy's like, "My name's Chris, asshole."
yeah. Who's this fucking Oli guy? Holy cannoli.
Shut the fuck up.
This
Wait,
like
what
the
is
type
the
of sauce you
flavor
put
of
in the
the
canoes.
sauce, though? I mean, it's obviously an aioli.
Like
So
yeah,
it's like a fancy mayo.
We'll probably
I'm pretty
have-
sure that's what
yeah.
aioli is in French. Is fancy mayo.
I'll probably have like a couple like sauces, like grandma's foot. You know what I'm
Gross,
saying?
dude, I hate
Yeah.
feet.
Well,
And
you
grandma,
hate feet?
dude,
Don't
I-
kink shame, dude.
I'm not kink
and
shaming.
grandmas? What the fuck, bro? You gotta pick one, dude.
My
Shit.
grandma was mean. No. And her
My grandma
feet.
was mean.
And her feet were nasty.
No, mine too. She had like those like black feet, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh.
not like black feet.
Mine
of course,
oddly enough
the black
did
toe.
too. Mine oddly enough did too.
Ooh.
Black feet. No,
Black
she
feet.
didn't.
Yeah,
I don't
like
remember ever actually looking at my grandma's feet because I do hate feet.
where like you don't like if you like with the girl like you won't suck her toes or nothing
Oh
like that.
no! I mean, it would have to be like no.
Gotta
There
be
would
like-
have to be like there would have to be multiple showers involved, and then
Really? Is that bad?
oh, dude, feet. You know, your
I mean, yes, we're
your
yes.
feet. No offense, but rolling
Right.
around in those
Hey, you
roller
haven't seen these
skates,
toes, bro.
I have not. I
want
can
to?
only no. I hate feet. I don't know. I think
Feet are life. Feet is love.
it's like a full on. It's like a phobia for me.
Really? I
Oh,
feel
I
that.
hate 'em.
I feel that. My sister hates them, but like she like, I don't know if she like she sees feet like, oh
I know. I guess I'm not like scared of them, but
yeah, like not like she.
it
could
is
watch
crazy.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it is crazy to me that people have like the confidence to walk around with their feet exposed.
I mean, yeah, I do like if I'm wearing some Birkies, I want some socks to like. I usually wear like Birkenstocks like to with the socks.
Yeah.
Birkenstock socks.
The old Burke socks.
Yeah, Birk socks. But like to have like a fucking to expose your toes is diabolical. I mean,
Well, especially the way some of them look. Or I mean, if you're going to the beach, sure.
but if you got your nails done though, I mean, but you don't think there's some good looking like toes like.
Okay, I can decipher a good looking foot
Like-
between a bad looking foot.
Like Angelina Jolie's toes.
I don't know
mean,
what her toes look like, but I still probably wouldn't put them in my mouth.
For sure, and I'm not saying you gotta
Maybe for like
get a
weird
taste of
bragging
toe.
rights.
Yeah, for sure. Like yeah, like
get-
oh you didn't do shit. I fucking tasted Angelina Jolie's toes, dog.
I'm talking
Get
about,
on my
like-
level.
I wasn't talking about like bragging rights with your buddies. I was like thinking like an article in a People's Magazine or something.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy is known for sucking Angelina, and there's just a picture of me. Like,
the toe in your mouth.
see, that'd be all right. With
Hell
me.
yeah, I'll fuck with that.
Yeah, I can see that being in like Guinness World Records.
Like the toes.
Most toes sucked,
Yeah,
or most famous person's toes sucked.
yeah.
The guy that sucked on someone's toes.
I just wonder how you keep count of that. Like, oh yeah, I have a whole list of people who sucked my toes.
Oh, gross.
Shout out toes. But yeah,
Your sister doesn't like
grandma's
toes?
foot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the name of the sauce.
That was the sauce.
Yeah.
Hey,
because, like,
Oli,
she put her
grandma's
in
foot.
it. Yeah. You ever like heard the saying "put your foot in it"? You know what I'm
I
saying?
have. Yeah, what is that? I don't know if that's the saying.
Yeah,
She
it
puts her foot in it.
You ever seen Proud Family? Like,
Yeah.
there's like an episode where the grandma, like her Big Mama, I think was it Big Mama?
No, you
Sugar
test-
Mama, Sugar
Are
Mama.
you testing my knowledge?
Yeah, Disney knowledge. We're open to knowledge. No, it's like she put her foot in this lemonade, and like that's what made the lemonade good. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
Does
That'd
it,
be the-
but
that'd
is
be
that's
the-
an old time saying?
yeah.
Do you
Like,
know
oh,
where-
yeah, you put your foot? You never heard that?
No, I have.
You know how many black people
I'm
you
just
be hanging around with, bro? Goddamn.
not many.
Well,
You're the first of three. Thanks for
well, let
being.
me put you on, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Shit,
No, I
let's-
have
let's put
heard
my
that-
Foot in it.
yeah.
Put my foot in it. You know what I'm saying? That's
That is
that's a real thing.
steezy. That's a steezy way to cook.
I
Yeah.
think it's a reference though to stepping in poop.
Really?
Yeah, you put your foot in it.
No, that
No
no.
way.
You have to like
Yeah.
do it. Do like look up the
like,
cooking term.
By accident, that embarrasses or upsets somebody. I really put my foot in it.
Man, no. I mean, okay, I can see that way.
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
To say
Embarrassing.
something that causes somebody to be embarrassed, upset, or hurt,
put my-
especially when the speaker did not expect the reaction.
like put my foot in my mouth. But
Yeah.
that's what that sounds like more. I didn't know that. I didn't know those things.
But I have heard what JoJo's. You got to look up the cooking term.
Yeah, put my toes
Put
in
my
that
foot in it. Cooking term.
potato salad. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to put your.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It is different when you type in cooking.
I know.
I'm not
me and
crazy. I'm
Google.
not.
Me and Google have the same brain.
It's
Shout out Google.
in Southern African American cultures, a highly regarded compliment to the chef would be explained that he put his foot in it.
Yep. And it's
Damn,
gonna be a
dude.
sauce.
Yeah,
A
that's
sauce of-
so. Like, if someone was to bring like a stew and be like, "Dang, Carl, this is good," you'd be like, "Yep, really put my foot in it."
And he'd be like, spit up a fucking toenail.
You did what?
Oh yeah, no, but I feel you on like sometimes toes would grow like toenails like snip off. Like
I
my
feel
dad
like
would
my-
like snip his toenails and like it would like fall in my like I'd step on them and like I get scars from toenails. I feel you. I'm a little traumatized by
Yeah.
toes.
You said your sister doesn't like feet.
Nah, dude.
How many siblings do you have?
I have two.
Two siblings?
I'm a two-sister guy. I'm the youngest, though.
You're
so
the youngest.
I get spoiled. These ladies hate it.
I'm the baby of the family too, but I got two older brothers.
Hell
yeah,
gang.
I got two older brothers, and they beat the shit out of me.
Oh, word.
How much older are your sisters?
They're about 6 and 5 years older than me.
6
And
and
they
5?
beat the shit out of me too. But
Yeah,
like
I can.
emotionally
Yeah,
and like mentally,
women are better at that.
they're fucking great at it.
Yeah.
Shout out my niggas.
My brothers were just physical violence, not
Violence.
emotional over the long term damage. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
You were
Well,
raised here.
yeah, born and
Yeah?
raised, brother. Yeah.
Dang.
You-
what
what is-
what neighborhood?
Good old Park Hill.
Park Hill.
Yeah.
That is your neighborhood, huh? I worked at
Neighborhood.
I worked at the Schmiegel Cheats there, dude.
What?
The Schmiegel
cheats.
Schmiegel Cheats.
That sounds. I feel like Schmiegel is really close to Schmegma.
Schmegma.
Schmegma. But
Schmegma. I'm sure he's got plenty of it too.
was it good? Did you like it there?
Schmiegel Cheats.
Yeah.
Park
People
Hill.
Pete's.
It was fine. It seems. I'm sure it's changed over the years, but it seems
so
like it's
much.
always been like a nice, or not like a nice neighborhood, but like a neighborhood that's like for families,
Yeah.
where it's like
a
you can
very-
ride
yeah.
your bike around and hang out.
Yeah, you can like let your hair breathe in the breeze while
It's
you're
not
riding
like
your bike.
it's not like living off of Colfax or whatnot.
Yeah. Oh hell no. Fuck no. It's like this is like a nice neighborhood, and then you come down, and then bow, Colfax in your
yeah.
face, like
Colfax
fentanyl
is-
everywhere.
Colfax is one of those ones where it's like a tunnel of entertainment, but then you get off of Colfax like a block or two.
Yeah.
And you're in these like luscious neighborhoods. You're
Yeah.
like, it's nice here.
Yeah, it's like little pockets here
Yeah,
and there, you know.
but-
But then you might see a crackhead scuttling around somewhere sometimes.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
There was a bag outside of the house, and it was a really nice satchel. It looked cool, and
Fan of satchels.
yeah, it
I
felt like
like
a
a
video
good
game
satchel.
where like I walked out and I was like, "Oh my god, look, treasure!" And
Oh,
then
money.
I went through it, and it was just needles.
Damn. God damn. Well, that's
Yeah.
an uncommon satchel. Never
It's a
common.
rare find, dude.
Yeah, indeed.
Could have been a level 5 satchel.
Yeah,
Just
I left it alone. I wasn't ready.
leveled
I
up.
feel you, bro.
I wasn't-
on that level yet.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. I'm
You
still.
do, you do find weird things. Like one time I came over and he's like, "Yeah, I got this leather working kit." I'm like, "What are you living in a video game where you're like have to upgrade your equipment by finding?"
A leather working kit. That's pretty cool. But I feel like that's something that would just like sit in the corner,
I don't
collect
think
dust.
he's done anything with his leather skills yet.
Bust it out, dog. Let's
do
make some fucking wallets, dude.
I
Fuck
know.
yeah.
It's true. Yeah, it could be. It could be cool.
It's cool. Like, it's cool to like have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I just lost my wallet. Now I'm walletless. Like, you just don't have to worry about duct tape.
What a good thing I got this leather kit. And I
Yeah.
can skin this cow, age this skin.
Yeah.
I forget that.
leather.
I forget that cows are leather. They don't go together.
Pleather.
Wetter. I don't know.
So have you gotten out? Have you moved away from Colorado at all?
Not yet. I mean, I did for like a year.
Where'd you
I
go?
went to good old NC, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Do you have family?
I went to
Hands up.
I just heard.
Helicopter. North Carolina. Where you at? Yeah, that's all I know.
jam.
That's all I know in North Carolina.
That's my sauce.
Take
My
your
grandma's
shirt
foot.
off, swing around like a helicopter.
Yeah, shout out P. Pablo. But yeah.
North Carolina. Sorry, no, it's
So,
just
us. No, I feel you. It's a spirit. It's
is.
a feeling.
That's all I know. I've never been.
You never been? It's cool.
No.
It's a pretty like chill. It's a mix of like the South and the East Coast. It's pretty chill place. Like there's like parts where it's like you can see the South in it, and there's parts where you can see the East Coast in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went to North Carolina and see for like a year studying theater, but then that shit was expensive because fucking out of state tuition is.
Do you have family
insane.
there, or do you have?
Nah, I was
you're
just like
free balling it.
yeah, free
yeah.
balling.
I like that.
Yeah, it was cool.
Mingling with college kids.
Oh yeah, it was dope. It was HBCU, all
Were
black
you living
people. It was
on campus?
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just cool. I had I was on like a step team. That was pretty cool. We like
Doing just plays or improv.
we
or-
were doing plays, improv, like the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
That was
the
pretty
whole
dope.
productions.
Yeah, it was because I was studying theater there, so like there was just a lot of like different activities and festivities to go.
Yeah,
into.
those theater
Pretty
kids
cool.
fucking weirdos, dude.
Yeah, dude, fuck those.
When I was in
guys.
high school,
even
I
though
was
I'm kind
on
of one of them, but not really.
I was on the
Yeah.
improv team, and I did plays here and there. But improv was something I wish I would have done more of, or at least focused on.
Yeah, I mean, part of me wants to do one, but it's just like I just think the commitment to go into an improv team, like
We should start an improv team where we just do our stand up.
at the same time.
We're like, not even that. We'll just say it's an improv troupe, and then people will show up and we'll insult them.
Like we were all on stage.
That's my whole thing.
And like we do a
Can I get a suggestion
set.
from the audience? Well, fuck that one. Another day.
Where we just each other sit in the crowd to give each other the words.
Yeah, we'll feed each other. our bits.
different corners of like we're all doing it in different corners and
Yeah.
like just waiting for the punchline to end.
Yeah. I mean, if there's the improv, they don't do shit for improv.
Yeah, not at all. I don't think I work there. It's pretty cool, but I don't know if they have any improv team is like has the like pull for that. You know what I
No.
mean? Like I don't know any improv teams in Denver. You know what I'm saying? Or really out there like that.
Evan knows them all. Actually.
Yeah, I
He's
keep
been
track.
really getting into.
Cool. What is
Yeah.
it? What like? Who's your favorites? Who are some of your favoritos?
Top 5.
Top 5.
I love Schniegel Pete's.
Yeah,
They're pretty great.
I love them too.
Grandma's Feet is another famous one.
Put your
here in
foot in
Denver.
it.
They just wiggle their toes on stage. That's what's up.
Oh, so gross.
Which toe do you want me to wiggle? Can I get suggestions?
Oh,
Which
and
sock do you have in my? Yeah.
The Wiggles, another great one.
Oh,
Yeah, they just wiggle their toes.
A lot of
As
people
well.
don't know that. Yeah, they're a Denver local.
Word.
I am curious, what got you into doing theater?
I don't know, really. I was
How did you start?
I was just like a young lad, always like moving around. I think because that ADHD was real, but that was before like
Well, yeah.
shit.
Were
was
your
popping
parents
off.
or sisters into it at all?
Yeah, my sister was. She was in like a couple plays, and
Yeah.
she was at the Vintage Theater, which is at down like by Colfax. So this was like when it was Shadowbox Theater. Rest in peace, my nigga. I don't know his name, but Jabbar, but whatever. But yeah, I think it's like she got me into it, and like she like kind of inspired me to do it, and then I did it. And like I just caught the acting bug, bro.
When
You really
were
do
was
like
affected.
you enjoy taking on a character?
Yeah.
You also do it very well. The few times that you've got to intertwine it with, like, what was that superhero show we were on?
Oh, Black Dynamite. Yeah, I was Black
where-
Dynamite. Yeah, that was cool.
And like, even when I walked
That
in,
was
I
dope.
thought you were like pissed at me because
Yeah.
I like said some joke. I like made fun of you or something, and
Yeah, I
you
was
were
just-
like, "Well, Black Dynamite don't take no shit."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"JoJo angry at me," and I just remember being like, "Dude, I fucked up."
I don't like being that stern, but it's like so.
It was
serious.
funny because
So,
once it was
Black
on
Dynamite.
stage, it was like crushing, and people were like, "This is funny."
Yeah.
But when it was one-on-one and you were already in character
like,
and
bro,
I
what-
was not, I
Yeah,
was
what the
like,
fuck is wrong with
okay,
him? No, for
fine,
real.
dude.
Yeah,
I
dude.
won't insult you again.
Yeah, sorry for my white guilt.
But yeah,
No, but like I feel, bro, my face was hurting because I had to like keep that. I tried to keep it throughout everybody's set. I'm like,
I do remember you
that shit
committing
hurt.
to it.
I
Because
was
I
trying.
was, like I said, it threw me off seeing you normally where you're like, ha ha, ha, what's up?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't like to be serious. I think formal. I don't like formal shit, bro. Like I'll
I
wear a
feel
suit
like
and tie, but fuck
there's
all
a
that.
way to, I don't know, you should start doing
Fuck the matriarchy,
doing full
patriarchy.
sets and alter egos.
So I do like more characters.
Well, not even,
more
not
characters?
even more. Yeah, I guess it would be a character, but like commit.
What about Bruce, dude?
Dude, Bruce.
Bruce,
he's-
wait, can you tell me the origin of my nigga Bruce? Cause that dude was fucking. I fuck with Bruce.
Bruce
Heavy.
was like
Bruce.
Bruce is here.
Bruce is
There was like a comedy show that was like a wrestling themed comedy show, and
that.
and I got booked on it.
Was it
So-
Lucha and Laughs?
No, it wasn't like it was like you were supposed to do a character.
Okay. Cool.
And it was like a
Fuck yeah.
roast type of vibe.
I like
but,
that. I like that.
So the day before I did it, I did Bruce at the Humor Underground, which is the
Yeah.
backyard mic.
Yeah.
And I did like 10 minutes of just like fucking around, improvising. I was like smashing a chair. It was honestly, everyone was having a good time.
Fuck yeah.
And then I took it to the show that it was supposed to be at the next day and just like bombed for like 10 minutes.
Hell yeah, you gotta eat the dirt to
Yeah.
feel the
but
hurt.
it was, I mean,
That
the
should be his
night before,
catchphrase.
I was like, this is crushing. And so then Bruce has just been like a weird character that comes in to play like Punchline Jeopardy or
Yo,
like,
that was tight. Yeah, that's the first time I seen him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bruce is here.
he's just like a white trash. He's just a white trash dude.
Are you into wrestling?
I'm at this weird stage of my depression where I'm in my later 30s and I've been getting back into wrestling.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yes.
Dude.
I'm trying to get back into it too.
Oh,
yeah, that
come
shit is-
over any Monday night if you want to watch Raw.
Fuck yeah. I'll
'Cause
watch
I'm
it.
down.
I'll watch it with like.
Honestly, this is the first WrestleMania I've ever been excited for.
Really?
Dude.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think back when I was like 9, my brothers were into it and I was down. But I did watch the Elimination Chamber and I watched John Cena turn heel
That was
live on
fucking crazy.
television.
That was
And
fucking
out of
crazy.
all the sporting events I've ever seen, that was the most insane thing I witnessed. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And the way he built it up and the way it was played out and the way they did it was next level.
Absolute wrestling.
Shout out to WWE,
Yes. Shout
Triple
out.
H, and the whole federation and what they're doing. It is something spectacular.
Yeah, big dubs for the WWE for real.
But
for
yeah,
real.
this is
I like because it's sad because is it the last time is now, dude? Which I don't fuck with, dude.
But I don't know if
Well-
he's really gonna do a heel run.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think
I don't think WrestleMania is gonna be his last stop.
I feel like it will be for a while, but then he'll come back because I feel like he'll like he's like I think he's taking like a nice long hiatus where he's not working.
It's
But, like,
insane.
he's gonna work for something else.
The lore behind John Cena, the fact that he's done all these movies, the fact that he's won over audiences outside of wrestling.
He fucked Amy Schumer, bro. That shit was tight.
I don't know if it was probably. It probably wasn't tight. But it's
Yeah.
also. I would watch that sex.
Yeah.
John Cena and Amy Schumer.
I mean, but I
You
don't know if
can't
you've seen
feel
them,
me.
you can't feel.
though. You can't feel me. I'm inside you now.
That would. Yeah. John Cena's.
Dr.
Easy.
Thugonomics is putting up his fucking
Dude, respect
his thing.
royalty.
Shout out him.
It
Bring
was
back
like I
Bruce.
said, I watched it live and I was blown away. I didn't think. It was,
Especially with Travis Scott out of nowhere,
no,
bro.
Travis
Like,
Scott,
he
I don't
just
know
fucking
why.
smacks Cody Rhodes out of nowhere.
I don't know why he needed to
What the
be
fuck?
there. Besides the fact that he does some music or some shit.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be like some like sick tracks going to be dropped at like
There-
WrestleMania, like Travis Scott tracks.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, and there's
Maybe.
always the talk of like rappers. Like when Riff Raff, I really was rooting for that. Riff Raff wanted to become a professional wrestler.
Word.
And he was like getting jacked. Look at him now. He's fucking huge.
I want to do
But
that
he's
shit.
also
That sounds
already
fire.
has like the dorky facial hair and the
Yeah.
shitty haircut where it's like
Fucking
you
lines
look
in his
like a
beard and shit.
professional wrestler.
Yeah. You don't need to convince us, bro.
Yeah.
You got the gimmick.
Even the name.
Yeah, Riff Raff is a wrestling
Raff.
name for sure. At least a tag team.
Yeah, it does sound
Rapping
like a couple of vagabonds.
Yeah, it would have to be a tag team. I
Half
think.
like homeless dudes.
Yeah.
Riff Raff.
And
But
they just like put their toes on him to as their finish or something.
yeah, I am excited.
You've been
on there.
defeated.
Yar. Fucking zingers. Yar. Yeah. I mean, your zingers are zingable, bro. I love your zingers, bro. I'm like, how does he think it is so fast? what is this? What is he doing? Oh my god!
Why did you
Oh my
bring up
God.
wrestling?
Huh?
Why did you bring up wrestling?
Because nigga Bruce is fire. You should bring him back. And like, and just
I
like,
was like, what are we talking
yeah.
about?
Plus, like, also like, I want to do that shit. That's like, I want to like, I feel like that's a good side quest for later. Like,
You guys were
Dude.
talking about characters and stuff.
yeah,
We
characters
should-
too. Yeah, with like, we should bring that in. Like,
What-
have a character show or
Do you
something.
want to start an abandoned parking lot wrestling federation? Not backyard wrestling.
Abandoned parking lot.
Abandoned parking lot wrestling.
It's just like all street fights.
Yeah, we'll wrestle there until the cops kick us out.
Yeah, and just throw everybody on each other's
Then
cars.
we'll try to get them involved. Be like, you'll be a great character. There's always a bad cop involved.
Every cop is bad.
You're a boss man.
And like they'll have their own music.
Yeah. It's just bad boys, bad boys.
That'll be like the soundbite. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. Shit, if you're down.
Yeah, we
shit.
can, as long as we get a ring, we're good.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
long
you
as
wanted
we-
a ring?
Well,
I wanted to just do
I
it
mean,
on
there's
cars.
gonna a lot of it's gonna take place outside of a ring, maybe on the roof or coming off of the roof.
Have you been in a ring before?
Not like a professional one.
Oh, well, I'm at the video, but for sure.
Ring. The ring.
The ring.
Oh.
So, no. That scary Asian bitches.
I never knew.
fucking
I never
hot,
knew
dude.
she was Asian.
Isn't? Yeah,
I don't know.
The wing.
I never actually. I don't think I've actually seen the movie. I think I've just seen the
Wing.
100.
Yeah. The wing. Show me the wing. Smeagol, give me the wing. Oh, sorry, I'm not racist.
Yeah, we know.
Sorry. Shout out my nigga.
So a Park Hill kid, huh?
Jabba.
Was
Yeah.
blah blah.
Jabba.
What, do you still have? Do you still have like the crew, the hooligans you rolled around with when you were younger?
Bro. Yeah, bro. Well, I think. Yeah, I have a couple. We have a couple cliques we roll around with.
Is there like still the like kid that lives down the street that you basically grew up with?
Literally, bro. Shout out my nigga Joe, aka
What's up, Joe?
Elise. Yeah, shout out Elise. He's about to drop an album. He's
Oh shit!
shout out Nomad. It's about to
Is he a
drop.
rap? Or these are rappers?
No, he's a musician. He's a pianist.
That's tight.
Yeah, he's a pianist. We're all part of the collective Black Kosher.
Okay.
Because everything is just kosher. Nobody's Jewish, but yeah, it's just Black Kosher.
I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, dude. That was like high school homies, high school home fries, home
Oh yeah.
skillets.
They all sound like they're also artists of sorts.
Yep. So yeah, goes me. There goes
I've
Key with the QI. He's a rapper as well. He's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Nick, Grandpa Jenkins.
What's up, Jenkins?
Yeah, he's that's a solid wrestler name. That nigga should get a professional wrestler.
Let's go.
Yeah, he got the big belly too. So like, you know, I feel like if you have like a big enough belly, like you'll be flawless in there.
Yeah, I've been really digging Otis. He's like the comical relief.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like him too. Yeah, big belly ass nigga. Yeah,
And yeah, he's probably like the strongest dude around. He's picking people up like it's nothing.
yeah. I think I've only seen like a couple of them. I've seen him like try to pick up girls, and
Yeah, he's a tag team guy now.
he gets serious hog. He has a serious hog. Oh God, yeah, not the log though. But yeah, bro, I wanted to get back into wrestling, but I want to like actually get in the ring and actually like, fucking do it. You know,
that
what I
would
mean?
be sick too.
That'd be like-
You're young enough. I'm too old.
How
But we
old
could
are you?
start me 47.
God damn! What the fuck?
He just turned though. He just turned
47
Okay.
and a quarter, I guess.
Gosh, man. That's cool. Though. Okay, I didn't know
I'm
that,
not 47. Don't.
Oh.
You're not supposed to believe it. You're supposed to not believe me,
bro.
The fact that you believe me really hurts.
I'm
my
sorry. I could be
feelings.
quite gullible. I could be gullible. Travels.
Now
you know what I'm
it's affected my.
saying?
It's
Yeah,
affected my whole mood
because you're so damn old, nigga.
because you reacted like that.
I mean, bro, you look great. If that's
Thanks.
your age,
Yeah,
you look great.
I look great for 47.
On God, nigga.
Oh, it would be so sad.
You ain't got
if I
no
was
gray hairs? You
47.
just-
I do have gray hairs.
Bathing
They're
in-
coming in hot.
Where?
See,
Where?
Look at this.
Oh, damn! Put it back on. Put it back on. God damn.
Wrap it up.
It's
We're
not-
gonna finish this episode.
We're leaving. Well, we're open now. We're closed. Fuck out. They're not that old, but like that's good though. That's rites of
Yeah.
passage, dude. That shows maturity,
This
dude.
is the first time that I've had just mustache in a bit.
Yeah, that was different. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you had like a whole like different look. But I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, he just
No,
has straight
just-
stash.
No, just the mustache. This is what I like to call the license and registration, please.
Yeah. How
Can
many
I
people in
see?
the car?
Where are you
Smells like-
coming from? How much have you had to drink?
Smells like urine in here.
Where
I'm
you
gonna
coming
step
from? Where
out.
you going? How much have you drink?
Can I have a drink?
You know you're black, right? You know you're black, right?
I'm black. I'm black.
Hey, just so you know, I'm your police officer, and just letting you know that you're black.
All right, have a nice day. This is your warning. Have a nice day.
It's a fair warning.
Yeah, fair warning. Remember, you're black around here. Yeah,
Have
I've
you
never
ever-
had like a. Were you what?
I was gonna ask, have you ever had full like a police
Nah, dude.
a
Honestly,
discrimination? I know you.
I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty chill
I think
guy.
we share a similar alcoholic background.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
What's up,
pounding Brewsters.
dude?
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah,
Brewskis?
yeah, bro.
For
Pounding
sure.
back. Yeah, bro. Actually, it's crazy. I actually had made a officer drive me to school once. It was wild.
One time, I
Wow.
used to.
I was just like, hey, I'm late, nigga. Can you help me? Literally, like I was like, yeah,
So-
yo. And
so
then
I
at first he was like, no, I can't do that. But then he was like, hey man, get on in. So I have been in the back of the cop car, but
yeah,
it was under different
but
circumstances.
for sure.
But fuck the police.
One
nigga.
time I've had it happen to. I've done it twice now, where I've been wasted and I've made police officer drive me home.
Wow, that's tight.
There was one time
That's
where
tight.
we were all hanging out outside of the bar and everyone's mingling, and a police officer parked across the street and then walked across the street and started talking to us and was just like checking in with everybody, making sure we weren't causing trouble. And while this is all happening, I just walk across the street,
What the fuck?
open up the back door to the cop car, get in,
My Uber's here, y'all. I'm out.
close it. And I was like, "Can I get a ride home?" And my
That's
friends
so
are like,
wild.
"Austin, you got to get out of the cop car." And then the cop was like super cool about it. She was like, "Yeah, let me just give him a ride home."
Oh, it was a
Honestly,
lady cop?
Yeah, it was a lady cop. I know.
That'd be such a cool.
But
like,
yeah, all my
story.
friends literally just watched me walk across the street and put myself in a cop car.
She take you home or no?
She did.
She did?
Yeah.
Your friends were just like, he got it. You're like, yeah,
think
he's about to
they-
get laid. He's getting lucky tonight. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I just as it
Whoa.
was all happening, I just opened up the back door to the cop car and let myself in.
That's how you,
Um,
ladies and gentlemen,
and
that's
then
how
there
you
was-
get free Ubers.
Yeah, and then there was one time where I was peeing in public, and
Cool.
a cop showed up and was like, "What are you doing, Mr. Langley?" And I was like, "What? You know me
Whoa,
by
wait,
name?"
you knew? Whoa, nigga, what?
Yeah, I'm from a
Who you been
small-
talking to?
I'm from a small town, and so then I was just honest with
Whoa.
him, and I was like, "Well, actually, since you're here, can I get a ride home?" And so he was like, "Yeah, I'll give you a ride home, but I gotta search you to make sure you don't have any weapons while you're in the back of the cop car."
Make sure you're not
And
hard.
so
yeah.
as he's searching me, my friends come around the corner, and I'm just like, looks like I'm just getting arrested. Where they're
wow,
like,
yeah.
"What the hell's going on?"
Was
They're
your
like,
dick still out or what?
No,
Okay,
no, I
okay.
still wasn't peeing anymore.
Oh, cool.
But
Damn,
so,
that would've been cool if you were.
and the cop like had to tell them, "Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna give him a ride home." And they were like, "Are you sure?"
yeah. Oh, he's getting lucky again.
So yeah, there's been 2 different times I've been wasted,
wild.
and the cops have given me a ride home.
Shout out those cops, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some cops that are cool, and there's some cops. I mean, overall as a unit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, fuck them
Yeah.
with consent
It
and
is-
lube.
That's the thing is,
Yeah.
it does. I mean, I have
You want like a hairball?
no. I'm okay. I literally I have a police badge on my chest with a bullet hole through it, tattooed.
What?
I hated the ACAB, dude.
A cab.
It doesn't say that, but
All carne asada burritos.
when I was 19, I was super angry at the police.
No, I feel you, bro. Them niggas just
But
not.
I also had an alcohol problem, and it wasn't like it was good reason that
Let's
I had.
talk about that.
Yeah.
What
I'm down.
what
It's been 11 years. It runs in the family.
Yeah,
my whole
same
family's
here.
alcoholics.
Same, yeah. My dad, my grandpa was an alcoholic.
Are you close with your parents?
Trapaholics. Yeah. My mom, that's my nigga. Shout out my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
That's my niggerly friend, bro. That's funny to say. But no, yeah, I'm like cool. I'm close with like so close. I'm trying to get closer with my dad to where like we can like go to the strip club, but we're not there yet.
But is that really what you guys want to do?
That's what I want to do, nigga. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah,
but like,
strip club's cool, but
but to have that, like, not to just because honestly, I
is
don't
your
even go to the
dad
strip
party
club.
like that?
No.
Okay, well, then
but
you're
I'm trying to bring him into my world a little bit, but like
Yeah.
at the, like baby steps. I'm like,
Has he been to a comedy show?
yeah, oh yeah, bro. But it was like this was like when I was fresh.
Yeah.
This was at Wide Right, and like I was like fresh, bawling my dick off. It was
Yeah.
bad. And then like,
You're
bro, it's
supposed
just
to.
crazy because Dylan Dean came up after that, like, yeah, I'd be a little sad if I bombed from my dad too. And I was like, God damn it, Dylan. But yeah, bro, we're cool. Like that's shout out my pops, bro. For
Hell
real. That I came from that nigga's nuts,
Yeah.
and I'm happy.
I think
I'm
that's
happy.
how it works.
I'm a proud nut.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy
well, that's
nut.
I mean, and they live in Denver.
So my dad lives in ATL. He's at or Atlanta, bro. Yeah,
They're divorced, obviously. Yeah,
yeah. They're divorced, bro.
they're divorced.
They're fucking
They're
divorced
not
with the force.
divorced. They're
Yeah.
divorced.
Yeah, but I mean, but their relationship is like really cool. Like they're still friends. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, my parents.
yeah, which is like ideal. You
Yeah.
feel me?
My parents were still buddies, I guess. Yeah, because there'd be times where they're at the same event, and
Yeah, and just keep it cordial.
and my mom would just like make fun of my dad, and he would be like, oh, oh, just take it. You know? Oh, that's the way, boo boo. I gotta make it. My dad was a mayor.
the ring back?
My
Can I
dad,
get the wing?
Jellystone was where my dad was from.
Wow.
No.
So like, what kind of jelly did you guys have?
No,
there?
that was just a Yogi the Bear joke.
But no, but like, what's? But let's dive more into that jelly.
No, Jellystone, dude.
I thought it was yellow. It was Jellystone.
Jellystone, something like that. Yeah, it was
Nigga, I
like
thought
a
it was
play on
yellow.
words with Yellowstone.
Arr.
Yellowstone.
Hanna
You never watched that Bobo? Hey, Yogi.
What? Where is that nigga dead or
Yogi?
lady?
Yeah, passed away a couple
Hanna-Barbera?
years ago. Rest in peace.
Shout out
It was a
Hannah.
big ordeal.
Barbera.
He was actually just wandering through the woods and took one to the dome. But
Oh well.
yeah, that's what happens with
And
a
the
bear
suspect
sometimes.
was Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
That
Sometimes you're out there hunting for a picnic basket and you get shot in the head.
Yep. Classic.
That's
Classic
every bear's
boomerang.
story.
Indeed, it is.
Are you
I feel that.
are you
In my
familiar with nature? Do you feel like comfortable if a bear was to walk into your campsite?
Depends on the bear.
If a bear
Depends on the bear.
what kind of racial slurs would you yell at a bear? If a bear was to wander into a peaceful campsite that you were just sitting around the campfire at,
Hey, you brownie bitch, get the fuck out of here. But that's only if it's a
I
grizzly.
do want to film. There was a
Well,
sketch.
wait. What about you, Evan? What was you? What was you? Yeah.
What racial slurs?
What part of the
Don't get
country are we in?
We're in Louisiana.
Oh man, a southern bear.
I didn't know there was bears in Louisiana.
That's the bear capital.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of big gays.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Hey Swamp Creature.
Ooh.
that a
Because
racial
it's not even a yeah. I say it's a little bit. It's a little racial.
A swamp bear would be.
I'll be taking. I clutch my pearls.
Or what about
No pressure, bro. No pressure.
a marshback?
Oh, a mossy
marsh back.
Yeah.
Yo, moss back.
Moss
Get
back.
at it.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
a swamp back?
Yeah, swamp back. Yeah,
Yeah.
go rub your back
That
against a
does
tree,
sound-
you asshole.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
bear.
it's an interesting
Is
segment.
it a black bear or is it a grizzly?
I think for a black bear, I would yell, I'm sorry, black people, if I'm making this look bad, but whatever. But I thought it was a black bear, my nigga. Get your boo boo the fool ass out of here.
I do want to film
Yeah, that
a
works.
sketch that's like
You don't want to
to.
say backwoods because then they'll just come closer.
They're fans of those.
These are factual information.
I do want to film like a sketch that's like 5 people around a campfire, and then a bear walks in, and one guy just starts yelling crazy racial slurs, and then his buddies are like, "Dude, you can't say that. You can't say that to
fuck
a
outta
bear.
here."
It's a fucking." It's
Says
a
who?
bear.
Says
You fur face.
yeah, because of Beardrick Douglas.
Yeah.
It
They,
outlawed it.
have you ever experienced a bear?
I've not. Have you?
I
I haven't been
yeah.
like I'm not in the woods like that. Like I was in the woods for a while, but like I
Doing
mean, unless
what?
they're back, but yeah,
They're back. Oh, bears are back, baby.
backwoods.
Backwoods, no.
I'm trying to get in. The
I mean, they-
backwoods. I know, but yeah.
They hang out pretty.
What do you do when they come? Like,
You
what?
yell racial slurs. That's why I asked. I was trying to prepare you for. I mean,
camp trip
people.
coming up.
If anything's going to affect a bear, it's going to be something they're jarred at hearing.
Maybe you
Okay.
should walk him through the steps. You know what I mean? Like
So
paint the picture. You're at a
You're
campsite.
sitting around the campfire, twiddling your thumbs, kind of just waiting for
Just
something
whittling-
to happen.
whittling.
You're like, if I'm gonna say it, it's gonna be tonight, and it's gonna be.
It's whittling an N.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully no one else is around to witness it. That's your. In a perfect world, you're by yourself.
Oh my god, dude. What are we talking about?
It's like a roast joke that I'll say at like whatever redneck looking dudes.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, he looks like you just spent a long day yelling racial slurs
at a
into
bear.
a fishing hole. But a bear could be pretty funny too.
At a bear.
You look like you yell racial slurs at wildlife.
Yeah. What's a good I'm trying to think of like other like racial slurs for.
Yeah, I don't really do it.
Yeah, it's not for
I'm
me.
not like I practice.
For like different animals though, like what would you call? What's like something you would call like to insult? How would you roast like a fucking trout?
A trout?
Yeah.
What kind of trout's sneaking into your campsite at night?
Shit, the one that's not supposed to be there. Shit, this is my campsite.
It would be
Fuck out
funny
here.
if that's what you have to worry about. Raccoons.
Just flapping
Raccoons
around.
is one that I do hate with a
Yeah.
passion, and I've
Yeah.
dealt with them more than others.
Yeah, I haven't really
Raccoons-
had a good run-in with them. I've seen them, but like they haven't like been in my trash or nothing.
Oh yeah, they're when I
Trash
was on
panda.
when I was on
Trash
bike tour, they are trash pandas. That's their whole thing.
Because they're so adorable, but
Yeah.
fucking inconvenient.
Yeah, when I was on
They have
bike
thumbs.
tour,
They can roll joints.
dude, they would just open up my bike bag and like drink my Gatorade and chew on batteries. They were fucking psychopaths.
How the fuck they get it open?
There
That's
was one
crazy.
time we were just sitting around a campfire and we were like had a bag for garbage that was like just at our feet.
yeah.
And during our conversation, all of a sudden the garbage bag just shot into the woods because it was captured by a raccoon.
Wow.
They're fucking. They're shiesty. And
Some
you can't-
shiesty motherfuckers.
And they really, you
Sly
could
Cooper
say whatever
motherfuckers.
you want to them, and I don't think it affects them.
Yeah.
I've tried. I
Like
tried.
yelling at them.
Yeah.
'Cause some of them like will actually come closer to you sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes they just giggle and think that's like funny. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what you thought was
Get out
gonna
of your
work.
trash panda trash.
Yeah.
A trash
bear-
panda sounds like a racial slur, but it's really sweet.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You think
I
of
mean, a
panda.
bear, I believe, still has
Panda,
feelings and will be insulted if you really swing.
I think if you yell it like you're a designer, or,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like trash panda.
Yeah.
Panda.
Yeah.
That might
Panda,
scare them. You know that song?
Yeah. Panda.
You don't know that song.
I do know Pan. Panda.
What? How often do you like do camping? How often do you camp?
Do I camp? Not since I moved here.
Really?
Not often.
Nigga, what? You haven't camped here at all?
I have,
Oh, okay.
but
I'm about to
not
say that.
like back home. It was just much easier.
It's
I was
super
like-
easy here. You can camp on Colfax.
Yeah,
You can camp on.
I mean, I could join a crew. if I
Curtis.
want, Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Is this like a rose? Cool.
Yeah,
It's Nog Champa.
a rose between two thorns.
A Nog
Shit,
Champa.
I know why the rose bird. Yar.
But since I've moved here, I don't indulge or camp as much as I would like to.
Yeah.
It's just more expensive. It's more of a process where you have to like find the spot and actually reserve it and talk to people. Back
Yeah.
home, if it was Forest Service land, it was like up for grabs.
Yeah, I just never have the tools to do it. Nor I wasn't in any like Boy Scout stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't know my knots. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know
When you had pictured a trout attacking people at a fire, I couldn't help but think about the boy trouts.
Boy trout.
Boy. Fucking getting popcorn everywhere. Those assholes.
Like
Boy
a bunch
Scouts. I never was in Boy Scouts, but I definitely spent plenty of times in the woods getting molested.
That's how I spend my time.
No, I definitely spent plenty of time in the woods.
Yeah. Was it so like from where you're from? Like it's Iowa, right?
Idaho.
Idaho.
I was basically Canada. I was like 60 miles away from Canada.
Word,
in North
okay.
Idaho.
Damn. What's it? What was it? So what's it like there?
It was in between two mountain ranges, the Selkirks and the Cabinets.
What the hell? Is that like a fucking pickleball team?
Yeah,
What the hell?
those are two pickleball rivalry teams, and I was stuck right in the middle.
Get serious. You got all the pickle, no ball.
In their off time, they do improv.
Yeah.
The summer season, they boat.
Yeah. Good old picklers. That's something you can do. And that's an insult for a pickle.
It was a big wilderness area.
Mm-hmm.
It was rednecks and like hippie. I always joke that there was like a wide, diverse group of white people in my hometown.
Yeah, we have a different type of white people. Some of them
Yeah,
tan,
some of them rich,
pale,
some of them poor, some of
gingers.
them hippie, some of them racist.
Oh, it's like Degrassi.
Yeah, yeah, it was very much like that.
Have
But,
some couple people in wheelchairs. They're all black people are in wheelchairs.
yeah,
And
we really
are pedophiles. A minor.
is Sandpoint. Check it
Virginia.
out. It's pretty decent.
Idaho.
Idaho.
I
mean,
are the potatoes really
not-
like potatoing?
No, that's down south.
Okay,
I was in North Idaho. We got our potatoes from Washington and Montana. I know. I don't even fuck with Idaho potatoes.
I don't even fuck.
Really?
I don't. It's not that
Say
I
that so
don't.
personally.
I know.
Fuck with
I don't
Idaho
fuck
potatoes.
with no potatoes. It was
That's
more.
odd. I didn't know that. I didn't know that regionally in Idaho, you wouldn't go for the potatoes up north. It's like you're hitting up Washington for.
Well, we're not growing
Hey, yo,
potatoes
Washington.
in North Idaho.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it was more expensive to get potatoes from southern Idaho than the farms that are growing potatoes in Washington.
But wouldn't
Wow.
it be like a good drive? Like,
Idaho's a big place.
or
Yeah.
Was it bigger
Especially
than-
I-95 is like rated the one of the like top
Idaho
10
95?
That's the interstate that runs from like north to south, and it's one of those rated one of the most dangerous highways in America.
Why? Because like there's like a lot of like
The
gay bears
racism.
trying to.
The racism.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the gay
No.
bears. No?
The gay bears. No.
That's
No, it's
just
just a
another
windy
improv
ass.
group.
It's just a windy ass road where I've hit two animals on that road going 65. I had a deer once going 65 miles an hour, and I just shot it into the ditch while it flew away. And then I hit a raccoon going like 65.
Yeah, damn.
And you know how I hate raccoons.
Oh, God.
Smash Panda.
Dude, that thing, it was in my Subaru, and the whole thing fucking like,
Somebody once told me the trash was gonna roll me.
You really did just like it was just like a heavy speed bump.
Oh, it was gnarly. It fucking, dude, I thought I was going to drive off the road just because my car was like trying to straighten itself out.
Damn.
I hit it, and there was like a pack of like 3 or 4 of them that came.
Oh no!
And I hit the last, like the fattest one. I was like, I'm trying, you guys. And I was
Oh,
like,
man.
oh shit.
Goddamn, 50 points.
Yeah.
Shit, bro, that's wild.
It was in a Subaru, and it almost flipped the thing.
Shit, I mean, because
you've
the other
ever-
ones were 10 probably.
Have you ever hit an animal in your rollerblades?
Almost. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I ran
Probably
into
like-
it was I was caught by a gay bar and this big ass bear came out and I was like, whoa, no, I've never
you, buddy.
done that. I've never been I was close to like I was helping my cousin move and like we were in Mississippi and like that was the first time I ever seen like deer like on the road that we could potentially hit.
Just
And I
like
was
rogue deer.
Road
yeah,
deer,
rogue
street
deer, rated R,
Street deer.
street deer.
Yeah, deer
Yeah.
are pretty.
Did you hit one?
No,
but you
I mean, I would hit it. You feel me? Like I do it for
Did,
sure. You feel me?
Deer, I get you.
Make that deer go, oh dear. Yeah, but yeah, I never hit a deer.
You never hit any animals?
Nah,
I one time killed a
I think I killed a pigeon. Yeah,
You killed a pigeon?
dude, it was so crazy because like, and it's like this motherfucker wanted to die. It was crazy.
The one I
Yeah.
killed definitely he was in the middle of the highway snacking on something, and there was like 5 other ones with him, and all the other ones flew away.
the highway?
And it was weird. He deserved it.
How fast are you driving out there, man?
On the highway? I
It
was going
sounds like you're just-
45.
Killing animals
Yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
you go.
Come on, man.
Like you've got a little book full of like Pokemon that you're trying to collect
I've
with your
almost killed a
wheels.
couple on my bike. I almost hit a turtle once on my bicycle.
Oh,
And I think that thing would have like tossed me over.
Yeah,
my
dude, it's
handlebars.
Mario Kart style.
Oh,
You would have been flung. Yeah,
that's fucking wild.
another
bro.
bicyclist
Oof.
threw that 8 miles
Dude.
ago.
Yeah, you be Cooper Trooper.
But I remember like I was going fast on my bike and I looked down, and as soon as I looked down I see like a turtle shell and this little dude just like walking, and I was like, whoa, and missed it.
Whoa.
By inches. I
By
probably
that
scared
much.
the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He was like,
Were you the turtle, bro?
Yeah. He literally was just like, "Oh, wait, what the hell is going on,
Bro,
here?"
I feel so bad if I like ran over a turtle. If I smashed a turtle.
I killed a seagull one time.
What?
That one I felt pretty bad about. I don't even know.
Like, but driving?
Yeah.
Nigga, what? Where?
With his
where are you-
car.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck? Where are these fucking
That
birds,
was
bro?
the beach. I was down
You
at
shouldn't
the
have a
sea.
license. you have a license to kill.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well,
You never killed anything in your
Not vehicularly.
what?
word?
Not
Never.
even in Florida?
No way.
Not like a yellow,
What? Not even like a crocodile.
I mean,
not
there
a
was
yellow
a-
belly lizard.
I ran over a
Yeah.
really sexy cat once, but it was Halloween.
Dude, one time I had a seagull take food
Oh
out
my
of my
God.
hand
A
while I
seagull
was-
took food out your hand.
while I was driving.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
I was holding snacks out of it, and the seagulls started flying, and then
and then you just
it
ran
came
them
and
down.
ate out of your.
came and ripped something out of my hands. I was scared. I was giggling.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's cute.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
So
safari.
so I don't hit them all. Sometimes they hit me.
Yeah.
They hit you back. Yeah, I ran over a pigeon. It was just like I was just taking a turn, and like I was, I thought I was gonna just move.
Yeah,
but it
that's-
didn't fucking move. And it was, and then like I heard a little bump. And I'm like, that wasn't the pigeon. Like that was a rock. And then I like looked back, and it's fucking just smushed. I'm
Pile
like,
of
whoa.
feathers.
Huh?
It was like a cartoon. It was like flat.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't flat. It was like it was just like a good
A
chunk.
tire mark through the center, and then
Yeah.
head and feet.
It wasn't like smushed. It was weird. It didn't even feel like it was a fucking pigeon. It was
I
weird.
watched.
Maybe it was a glitch.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, because it
maybe-
didn't move. It was like I was literally like coming over. I was like, "Is this nigga gonna move?" It was weird. Yeah, it was
I
different.
watched a cat get ran over one time. I didn't do
You
it.
watched it.
I watched it.
Was he playing football? Like and
No,
then just got-
dude, it fucking.
you
It was
send me that?
running out into the street, and the car was driving at 25
and it
miles.
got hit.
Oh, it got like flattened, and then tried to like jump up from the incident, but was like already paralyzed. So it was just like, oh, I was like, oh
Good
god.
gnarly, dude.
And
Ooh,
its owner was standing right there and had to watch.
smush
too.
that puss, dude.
It was crazy.
Flat Cats of Wall Street.
Yeah. What other animals? What other animal stories do I have? I watched two skunks fight.
That's
Whoa.
cool.
I watched two skunks fight in the middle of winter when they're
pretty
supposed to be
stanky.
like hibernating.
Oh, really? Did
I
you
was
start?
like-
I could see you like
Yeah, I
that
jumped
being like
in.
an Idaho.
I just jumped in, took a couple jabs.
Have some they got boxing gloves on. And shit.
Yeah, it was weird because they weren't supposed to be out first off, and like I go out in the morning to like start my car because it's middle of winter, and I just hear these fucking noises that I've never heard before. It's just like, and
Wow.
I look out into the street, and two skunks are up on their hind legs, just fucking scratching at each other's
That's
faces.
crazy. What do they have to beef over? You know
That
what
would
I mean?
have to be they were in the fucking den and they were pissed off at each other because so and so didn't share a fucking.
Someone didn't move the toilet paper
Yeah,
roll off
someone
of the
didn't-
thing
yeah.
and replace it.
And they're
Or
like,
the
let's
squirt
fucking
was
take
everywhere.
this outside,
Yeah.
and we're gonna. And I got to witness it. It was basically domestic violence. I got to see some skunk domestic violence.
Well,
That's tight.
Pretty
Two
hot.
skunks taking it outside.
That's a pretty stinky thing to
Yeah.
watch, but
I
that
don't
stinks.
think skunks spray each other. It is a defense mechanism, so I don't know what it's for.
Yeah, I know. Why would they be in like what? How they evolved to have like shitty ass.
It had
squirt.
to have been,
Yeah.
I don't know, a week, or I think it's something with a more intense sense of smell. Like a little fox can smell very far.
Ooh,
of
yeah.
dogs and stuff. So then they're like,
It's
these
like
pieces
heightened.
of shit, watch this.
Yeah,
And they're like,
yeah.
"Arr, arr, arr." Here's
Yeah.
they're so strong.
Let it rip. They Beyblade that ass.
So, and then they've just leveled up probably.
And they're like little stink bombs.
yeah. Since the beginning of time, they've
little
just
stinkers.
slowly
They've always been
leveled
stinkers.
up, evolved.
Damn.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
Rest
Started.
in
I
peace.
heard, wasn't Pepe, didn't Pepe get canceled for being a pervert?
He got me
did.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was.
Pepe got me too.
Yeah, he didn't. He was not
What are your
consensual for
thoughts
the
on
Pepe. for his Pepe
And
was not
Jemima
Chappelle.
coming back.
She's coming. She's making a comeback.
She's
my
making
nigga?
a comeback.
Whoa.
I don't even remember what she said on Twitter to get her canceled in the first place.
Oh, really? It's
Do
probably
you
'cause-
remember what Aunt Jemima said?
No, I think it was something like along the lines of like maple Dijon mustard is not real mustard.
That was her
And then the
stance.
food community was just
What?
like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What was your
think
thoughts
so.
on
Yeah.
people canceling Aunt Jemima?
I don't even know. I didn't even know that was like. I don't even know that was a thing. bro.
People just said it was racist.
I mean, how though? Like, it was just because it was like a.
Because it was a
stereotypical.
I
Like,
don't think it was. I don't even think it was stereotypical. I don't
Or-
know. In my opinion,
I
it
think
feels like
'cause-
some sort of representation.
I thought she was looking thick. I was always a fan of Aunt Jemima. I didn't dislike her.
look at Dick.
Her and the little Indian lady on the butter.
Oh yeah,
they're
no.
not bringing her back.
I don't know her name.
Well,
Land O'Lakes
yeah,
lady.
but you know Butterfoot, whatever. but she can get this butter, bro. Oh God. But no, I don't know. I think the whole thing with Aunt Jemima was because it's like portraying the Mammy character. You don't know if you heard
Totally,
of the Mammy
for sure.
character?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I think that's why like it was like a representation. But like I think it was just part of the times and everything.
But that's the
so.
thing is like she had her own name and everything.
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
like
don't-
she's like.
Same with Uncle Ben. I think. I think. I don't know.
Did Uncle Ben get canceled?
I don't know.
Big time.
I thought that nigga was dead.
That would be wild.
But yeah. But yeah.
I do like to picture them actually getting
Unc
getting
Ben.
canceled for something they said.
You're
and
technically
not
Unc.
necessarily the white people thinking that they're a racist for some reason.
How old are you?
Me, 47.
47. Damn. How old are you?
47. It would be funny if she got canceled because like they were like pancakes or waffles, and she's like, I think there's good people on both sides. And that
They're like,
just
"How
goes
dare
viral.
you?"
Yeah.
Or like something that they said like actually back in the day, if like Aunt Jemima was a real
my
person. and
God.
they're like, well, there was one time where she stood up at a town hall meeting and told everyone about Jacob's penis.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's sweet
But
pancakes that she put on it.
I've heard she's coming back.
That's wild.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, I think or no, she probably you know what it was? I think it was cuz she had the batter of like the
Battered woman syndrome.
Indeed. Battered woman syndrome makes good ass pancakes, and she put her fucking foot in it, and which was diabolical. And my nigga just had foot poisoning.
True.
Gave the whole town foot poisoning.
She waffle stomped it.
Mhm.
gross.
Ooh, awful stuff. Ooh, which is a great improv group.
Yeah, she's making a comeback.
What would a waffle stomp look like? That looks like you just like you just stomping different.
Well,
like,
there was
areas.
always the blue waffle.
Oh, the classic blue waffle. You're making me hungry, dog.
Dude, no. That's not supposed to do it.
I'm a eater, bro.
Okay, stop
I'm a
it.
true eater. You know what that means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
The blue waffle?
No, nigga, the
Oh.
eater.
Eater?
Yeah.
I'm sure it means that you go down on women.
Yeah, but like, like
A
or
lot of
much
people-
like Ice Spice. Like you know that Ice Spice?
She's
The
an
Eskimo?
eater?
No. The not that
Man
Ice
eater?
Spice. That's Icy Spice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, but
The
like
rapper?
not. It's an E. Yeah, it's like Ice E Spice. That's that guy. But
That's that guy.
yeah, Ice Spice says munch and like
She's an eater?
she says no, she might be. I don't know. She
don't
says
know.
like a eater's like a hater or a someone who eats a lot of things.
Oh. Oh, so that's someone that's eating up your content but not believing in your work.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I'm just saying, that's just what I would took it as.
Whoa, no, whoa. I mean,
I'm
that
kind of
technically
known-
that could be a hater,
An
but
eater.
damn.
I barely know her.
Eater.
Yeah.
Get this, I've driven multiple Subarus in my life and I've never gone down on a woman.
You ever
You say
eat
it's a
any of those
lesbian
animals
car.
you kill? You ever eat an animal that you've killed?
That
I
I've
haven't,
killed
I
personally, no.
No.
I mean, a fish, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I ate a
Cool.
fish.
What-
Killed
what-
that one.
I
Trout?
haven't done that before. I haven't went hunting before. Or trout.
Big mouth. Big mouth trout? No, big mouth bass.
I met her.
Small mouth, yeah.
She had a big bass for real.
I've never eaten.
fat ass bass.
What was little JoJo like as a young man?
As a young warthog.
Did you as a young when you were a young warthog.
I don't even know. That nigga was
When,
weird.
like 5-year-old JoJo.
5-year-old JoJo.
What
He
was your interest then?
my interest then was like trying to like find my nigga Joby, who was my imaginary friend.
Joby?
Yeah.
What was Joby?
This is my imaginary friend. I would use him to like get out of trouble.
A form of?
He was just like a black figure who like kind of got me out of trouble.
Cool.
Yeah, he
I had one of those.
yeah, he was yeah, I would like use him to like get like, cause I would like say something crazy to my mom or like be like, what you say? And she was like, and I'll be like, oh no, I didn't say that. Joby said that, nigga.
Yeah, Joby told me too.
Yeah, that nigga was savage. And then he got hit by a car.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he got hit by a car and the nigga gone.
It's kind of an
Shout out,
honorary
rest in peace,
thing.
my nigga Joby.
Yeah, it's kind of an honorary thing to have your imaginary friend have an actual death.
Yeah,
because then you're like, well, shit.
I mean, he lives on in spirit, but yeah, I feel you.
I mean, we all do.
What were you doing when you were a young lad? The young meerkat.
5, I was causing chaos.
Chaos control.
I was a nutball. I had like a little blonde afro, and I ran
Word.
around.
You had an afro? Are you Jewish?
No.
L'chaim, nigga. That's
Black.
Great.
No.
Word. Oh, my nigga. Yeah. Yeah, that's hard. So were you the black sheep of the family?
No, honestly, no one else. I had like crazy blonde curly hair that just like stuck up everywhere.
That's cool.
I look like a little Einstein.
Cool. Like that. Einstein.
What is he doing?
He's probably taking a dumb ski.
No, but he's just watching roast battle content.
Roast battle. Y'all, dude. I can't wait. That's tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be fire.
Are you gonna come hang out?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Every Friday night, dude.
Man, I'm so mad at the battles I lost. They hurt my soul.
Dude, honestly, I almost think you won your last one.
You are.
And you had a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
You had fans winning you over.
Yep. I fucking ate it with that Michael Jordan joke.
Yeah.
Everything went to a screeching halt, bro. It was that hurt so bad.
But the whole suck a butt thing, dude, when you handed me that note.
Suck butt.
Even when you walked up, and people were yelling "yar," you had
it was
fans.
fire, dude. Yeah, dude. It's a vibe, bro.
He's making waves, and I'm just talking about what's coming from his roller skates. Make it loud for JOJO Pride! You got anything you got to clear the air about before this goes down?
I do need to get something off my chest for you.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, a note?
That's for you.
Suck a butt. What the fuck is this, you asshole?
Yeah, take that, you
No,
nerd.
that's...
Fucking got him. Yeah. Get in the spirit, babe.
Yeah.
And I mean that with consent. Suck that butt. Suck that butt. Suck that butt. Yeah.
Suck that butt. Get your ass.
You had fans.
Do you know what it means? Have I told you?
I think so.
What do you think it means?
Yes, and repeat. It's like an
Nar,
improv.
but yeah.
It's an improv thing.
And it's, yes, and repeat it.
And
Yeah.
repeat.
Yep, and that's our new improv group.
Yeah.
Yar. Yar. But yeah, it means yes, abort, and remix.
Yes, abort and remix.
Mm-hmm.
It was also Yoko.
Yoko Ono actually rips.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yoko. Yeah.
I think I remember that.
I like her work.
Yeah.
Her screams make me.
She was
wing.
punk rock before punk rock. I mean, breaking up a band like the Beatles is pretty punk rock.
That is, on God. No,
you know what I mean?
Shit, that's
Being
why she's
Asian's
legend.
pretty punk rock.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah.
It has its time.
You have tunnel vision all the time.
Yeah.
Do not.
Do not.
From the brightness of her future.
Shout out my nigga Yoko.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. Yes, bro.
Before you do that, do you want to do the intro?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no
way. Yeah, I forgot. We're going to get started here shortly.
Oh, my God.
JoJo,
you haven't
you wanna-
started at all?
Put on the headphones.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
bro.
so. Usually we have that. We'll play the intro song, and the guests will then record their own version of it. Okay. So we might.
Come
well,
on
then we'll
in.
play you.
We're open.
We'll play you.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. So
Okay.
all right.
Oh, like, so am I like about to flow on this?
Yeah, this is
All right.
Yeah, this is, it's called "Come In, We're
Yeah.
Open."
Oh, don't worry. I'm coming in regardless with consent and
Honest
respect.
conversations with Austin Langley.
Always. Yeah, we're here. We're present. We're working and jerking our gherkins.
All right. Welcome, everyone,
Yeah,
to Come In, We're Open. Today we're joined by JOJO Pride.
Hi.
We're finally getting this episode started. We finally hit record. We're going to get we're starting off with questions from JoJo.
Yes. What is your social security number?
That is 347 now.
Hell yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, I don't have a question I could think of right now. But okay, no, yeah. What was it like living? So I haven't seen your Kill Tony episodes, but what was it like going there? What was your experience there?
It was like LA era,
yeah.
so it was way different than what it is now.
So like you were living in LA for a while?
No, I just went and visited.
Okay, cool.
And I got lucky enough to get pulled out of the bucket.
Sick, okay.
And then I was passing through one other time, and I got pulled out of the bucket as well.
Saucy. Oh yeah.
So it was
That's
both, both just like luck. I mean, it all kind of is luck of the draw.
And at that
obviously.
point, though, it was one camera in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Where is that
anywhere
now?
near the production.
It was,
There was
yeah.
the band was still on there, but it was Jeremiah,
Right.
Jeremiah and
Joel Berg.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was very much different than what it is now.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, it is crazy, but I mean, even that show feels like professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Like the
yeah,
arena
yeah.
version where it's like
It's fucking wild.
that
yeah.
has you have your superstars who they
Yeah.
bring out and everyone goes crazy for,
yeah.
and then you got your jobbers who they fucking run through.
the duds,
you know,
or like,
so,
and then everybody else.
Yeah, so it is like one of those weird
Uh-huh.
shows that's like almost a professional wrestling status
that.
at this point.
That's what's up. So what made you how did you get into roast battle? Like what
Roast?
was the how did you
I've
how
always
did-
been I've always been a fan of talking shit. I think having two older brothers definitely helps. And like I
sure.
said, I couldn't stand up for myself physically, so I think
yeah that rapid
yeah,
tongue.
or even and not necessarily insults, at least like what the fuck is trying to like
yeah like
demand attention at least or whatever it is.
yeah, especially the youngest. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get drowned out a lot for sure.
Something about roast also is being the punching bag. Like
Yeah.
just being able to take it and
sure.
then dish back like a fuck you, dude.
For
You
sure.
know, like
or
just
even just not even letting it affect you almost. Where,
yeah.
Yar.
like laughing along with a roast joke, I think is very important, especially if you want the other person's joke to work. But
Yeah, I think plus like it's important like to not take it personal.
but then when I
Yeah.
first
And then
when I first went to LA on that like vacation when I got pulled out for Kill Tony, that the next night I went to the Belly Room, and every Tuesday night they do roast battle at the Belly Room at the Comedy Store.
Oh, sick. That was happening then?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then
Was it like, but like it wasn't like with the people like Pat Baker and all that,
Yeah.
right? It was them?
yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
It was Brian Moses. I watched Brian Moses host. They had a house. They had a house hater at the time called
Wasn't Mexico.
Saudi Prince.
Where Saudi Prince?
Yeah.
Was he like, did he have like a hijab?
Yeah, he was a Saudi Arabian man.
Oh, cool,
who
cool.
just talked shit on everyone.
Cool.
And then they also had the
Shout out,
all
yeah.
N-word wave,
Oh, what?
which you might be a fan of.
Oh, what?
It was Willie Hunter, Jeremiah Neighbors, or
Yeah.
Jeremiah
Jamar Neighbors?
Jamar, Neighbors, and
Shouts out my nigga Jamar.
and Jeremiah Watkins.
Oh,
So it was two
he
black
does have a
dudes.
black name. He does have a black name.
And when they first started, before like, because they, when they first started, they literally went as the all like N-word wave and said it.
Oh
and
my
then they got put
God.
on Comedy Central, and they had to go by The Wave.
Oh,
and then
wow.
it's like kind of dissipated to like
The
they don't
nigga
even
wave.
exist.
That's wild. Shout out. That's so cool.
So it's so funny being. It was Jeremiah Watkins, the whitest guy.
Yeah. But he also does talk, he
Yeah.
has some good blackular vernacular, man.
Yeah, he's
Blackula
I'm a big
Yeah.
fan.
Mm-hmm.
I was-
Shanks, have you seen Shanks?
Oh yeah.
That nigga.
I was
that nigga
on-
Sounds.
So when I
mad
was on
niggerish.
Kill Tony, it was the douchebags.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy that looks like who's always like doing this motion?
Oh yeah.
He's like,
I don't even know how you fucking do that.
Yeah.
That shit hurts.
Yeah, I was one of them.
That's how you make it come.
And then I think Millionaire or something was the other one.
Man,
But
nah.
Jeremiah Watkins, when I does the commercial for the place that I work right now.
Yeah.
There's like a new sandwich that came out. It's like country bagels, gravy, and egg sandwich.
I think he does the voice
good.
for a couple things.
He like recently got Joker like for the animated series.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's
Wow.
Lemonade insurance too.
Oh,
Lemonade
really?
Yeah, I think he's insurance now too, dude.
He does.
That's
He
wild.
does. I
Child
mean,
lemonade.
following him on social,
That's
for
cool,
years
refreshing.
now, and he's always like posting a story after an audition and being like, "I just bombed at this place. Come fucking check it out."
What if we got Roast Battle sponsored by a health insurance company?
Ooh.
And then they give health insurance to whoever wins that week.
Ooh.
That would be fucking.
That's something
that's
comics
amazing.
need.
Are you guys?
Oh, God.
Are you guys fans of local law insurance agencies?
Yeah, like we get
I mean,
sponsored
Frank.
by.
Obviously,
yeah,
he's the goat.
for
It's
sure.
got to be Azar.
Yeah, oh god,
I
strong
don't know.
arm. Strong
I'm a
arm
top
that shit.
dog. I'm a top dog kind of guy.
Top dog,
Top dog law.
top dog, underdog.
Dude, 107.5 plays these ads literally every commercial break.
Yeah. I feel you.
Top dog law. And like lately they've been getting a little graphic where it has this like beat behind it and it's a guy who's like, I don't know what's going on. But lately there was one who's like, babe, I was in an accident. The kids,
yeah.
there's blood everywhere. It's like, before you call anybody, make sure you call Top Dog Law. You're like, what is happening?
You going through a traumatic experience?
Yeah.
With
Top
like a
Dog
beat
got you.
behind it the whole time.
Dude, yeah, look up Top Dog Law. I've been.
I know Top Dog Entertainment. That's an.
Oh
cool
no,
guy,
not
but-
Top Dog Entertainment. This is Top Dog Law. I
Top
just
Dog
followed
Law.
him on social media, and he's crushing it because he just posts videos of accidents and then tells you what he thinks of it or the best way to handle it.
Oh, I
See
like
his
that.
riffs
So
on
it's-
accidents. That's pretty cool.
It just rips on accidents.
Yeah, but it's no accident for him.
Maybe that's what we need to start as a law firm.
Yeah.
Is that what
for
you
real.
call it, a law firm?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Top Dog Law and
Top
law
Dog
firm.
Law Firm. Or with Mike Sawaya.
Mike,
It's another dude. It's another
those are
local
brothers,
dude.
right?
I don't
Do
fucking
you
know.
think there's the Sawaya brothers?
Sawaya Brothers. That sounds like a
There's
type of like
there's
martial art move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another guy that's
for
on
sure.
the radio that's pretty cool too, but he's a little bit more edgy.
Yeah.
He's like, do you need a lawyer who's educated in how far a woman can fall down the stairs without you being charged for it? Do you need a lawyer informed on how much? Yeah, it's like, and then you like
Did
specialize.
you already tell her 2 times?
Yeah. Do you need a lawyer specialized in domestic violence cases and is breaking every law? And it's
Did she
crazy.
get in on your last knife?
You need a lawyer. Get yourself me. Call back. Toots will answer the phone. It's crazy.
That's such a great. What we should bring back Toots.
Toots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
we
don't
should do
know.
it to
Meaning.
do it to
I
other
don't know.
boys.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the rest- we just call each other.
I call
Yeah.
Grayson Sugar Tits all the time.
That could be our group name. Like we're the Toots.
I was speaking of tits. What the JoJo? I
Yeah.
kind of
Shout out
caught a
tits.
glimpse of the background of your phone.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, bro.
Are we
Yeah.
comparing backgrounds of the
It's
phone?
Yeah.
blue titties.
It's blue titties, bro. So I have a Smurf fetish. Shout out.
Is it a
Shout out
fetish?
Smurfette. Yes, nigga. I have figurines everywhere. But yeah.
Mine's,
my
mine's
shit.
Greg Giraldo.
That's just so random though.
Yeah, he's an artist from the 20s.
Yeah, Greg Giraldo.
Is he 27 Club guy? Or is that somebody else?
No, he was older than 27.
Okay, I saw a post that I saw like a couple of 27 people. That I was
I'm
like,
pretty
oh,
sure he did it a lot. He was like a
Cool.
lawyer before. Speaking of, yeah, he was
Yeah.
like a
Cool.
he was like a lawyer before he fucking started comedy. And
That's
started,
the lawyer you want.
Yeah, it's just a guy who fucking insults everyone. He's like, thanks for joining us today, this big mouth bitch over here. It's fucking-
A roast lawyer.
Greg Giraldo.
With Rose Court, that'd be fire. That should
Yeah,
be a
Rose
thing.
Court would be sick, actually.
Yeah.
That would be a fun show.
Your Honor, suck my dick with your fucking
Thank
powder
you for
wig
taking
ass.
time out of ramming other people in the ass to be here with us.
Oh, my bad. I think I didn't disconnect it.
Oh,
You're good.
It was never connected. Simulation, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
dude.
is there any other
Mm-hmm.
is there any other things that you think we should know about JoJo, or anything that?
Yeah, bro. All the plug. Got a new show I'm in called Inheritance Kitchen. It's a immersive theater production. Try to be out in like April. Got a Lonely Hearts Club at Langely. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's a
Yeah, can you tell me about that?
DJs
It's DJs.
yeah. So basically, me and a couple of people from the Lair and the owner of the Lair are going to be DJing next Thursday.
Tight.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
is that like, so it's on a Thursday night?
Mm-hmm.
And is it like are you doing like scratching? Or are you doing like.
Yeah, we're doing the whole 9 yards. So
Really?
we're doing vinyl. I'm gonna do
No shit.
we're spinning some vinyl.
Thursday?
DJ
We'll
Clown
come hang
Slut,
out.
DJ Fuggets. That's his name. Fuggets. It's spelled like baguette,
F-U-G?
but yes,
Yeah.
that's his name. I'm not. And DJ, why not, bro? Come on, kick it, bro. It's gonna be a good ass time.
Thursday
Yeah.
late night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, late night. We'll be going all night. Yeah, and I forget there's also another person that's been joining us. I'm sorry, I forget your name, but he's joining us too.
surprise guest?
Yes, a surprise guest.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
always a surprise
thanks
guest.
for that. Yeah, but yeah, bro,
That's cool.
I'm a big hip hop guy.
I like to put on videos of people like DJing.
Spinning?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's something about it changes playing a playlist when somebody's physically putting it on and
Yeah.
you hear the transition. And
Yeah.
like seeing
Oh,
them
it's
even just
beautiful. I love
browse through the records and shit. It just feels nice. Seeing somebody
Yeah.
dance to the tunes they put on.
Yeah, it's really dope. Yeah, I love a good room. So like that's something I don't think Denver really like has. I mean, there's places like that, but like I don't think it has it a lot in
No, I
around
feel like
off
it's a lot of
Colfax.
laptops.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
yeah, that's who. Yeah, I'm a laptop guy, but I do need to get like more into vinyl, like spinning vinyl. But but also it's just like I don't
gotta-
want to fuck it up, you know.
I got a Cosby record over there if you want.
I'm good.
Dude, it's a fucking knockout.
No,
It is really
for
good.
sure. No, actually, thank you. I would love one. I would sample it, but yeah. But I wouldn't use the sample, eat the sample. Yeah.
Yeah, give it to
Put
give it
people
to
to
you,
sleep,
a
dude.
female friend.
No, I'm good. Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, that's going on. Gong Show, come to Gong Show. You know what I'm saying? Come through. What is y'all's opinion on Gong Show? Because goddamn, people don't be wanting to come out.
It has nothing to do with the Gong Show. I think Lion's Lair is a part of somewhere I would hang out in my past 47 years. And I also don't drink. Like, it's such a dive bar, you know,
feel you,
where I'm
yeah.
like, it's been, the last time I went there, it was like Aaron Wentz booked me on the show. And I had fun, but it's late. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like I
think
went
it's
with
just
you to
late.
the Gong Show once.
We probably went together, maybe.
Yeah.
We've been at least once.
I've seen you a couple
Yeah.
of times there.
I do like the open
called
mic.
me, I think, last
Yeah.
We're crushing too hard.
Yeah. Who, me?
No,
I'm
Austin
crushing
was
right now.
doing-
like on you, nigga. Pause, resume. Anyway, yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, it is just one
Fuck
of those. I don't know. It's just late. I don't know. It's nothing against anyone or
Yeah, for sure.
the show itself.
Yeah.
That place.
I feel like a lot. I
That's
understand though.
my personal thoughts.
Where, yeah, I feel like people don't like to come because I mean, it is. My nigga, it did like start off like really mean.
Were you guys? Is it going 2 nights a week?
No, just so it's the Monday mic and then Gong Show. This is on Tuesday. So, but yeah, I mean, I think like the early stages of Gong Show was like brutal. Like it was like very brutal. Like,
I remember when fights were breaking out.
oh yeah, bro. Like, bro, yeah, fucking mad fights. Shout out my nigga, but yeah, bro. That
Yeah,
shit,
maybe
that shit
that's
a lot.
also-
And it's more calmed down. It's more chilled now. I'd say it's more of like a.
That's
a game
probably
show.
good.
We have like a game show, like a whole show out of it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like a mic, like.
Yeah. Lion's Lair it's its own little atmosphere, and it is cool to go in there and hang out. It's its own little world. But I see what Austin means by, like, unless you're going into that world,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
you're
that.
not really in that world.
Right. I feel that.
And
yeah.
that's it's like I just never felt comfortable, I guess. And it's not like I ever felt uncomfortable, but
But I feel that. I understand that. It is not necessarily the most welcoming environment if like you're just walking in there.
it'd be
Not
different
due
if I
to the
still
people.
chugged PBR.
Not due to the people.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it is one of those things where, like, even just the bar itself is like,
Yeah.
where am I going to sit that isn't sticky?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be
I
different
just
if I
gotta
was
give off
still
that vibe.
chugging
I feel that, yeah.
PBRs and hanging out late night.
Like, why is there? What is that dog shit?
I rolled a joint on one of the tables, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. But no one stopped me.
You're like,
so.
how long has this prosthetic leg been here?
But
Whose is it?
it does look
And
cool.
why say Bruce on it?
Does anybody smell?
I've heard you do, you were doing sound effects and doing, like, intros and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, no,
Back at Wide Right Days?
yeah. For Big Mike. Yeah.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah,
it's
it was
fun, right?
bro. Yeah, I want, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to working on like ideas for shows and like
Yeah.
kind of, but also
Maybe
having-
someday Spaghetti will pick you up and
Yeah.
or like have you do some effects for Weenie Roast.
I would love to. I would love
You know what I
that.
mean?
Yard, that'd be fire for real.
I'll
Yard.
recommend it.
Shout out Sketty Sket.
Yeah, he's
I also want roasted too.
He's not going to offer his position at Roast Battle, but he'll offer Spaghetti Jakes.
Aaron
Yeah,
Benjamin's.
yeah, Yard.
He'll offer Aaron's spot.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
Well, maybe some other time you could do another show. I know I'm part of this other one, and I do kind of what we just talked about.
I've heard you do that.
I
and
heard
don't
you're
go
kind of,
near that.
Yeah, you're kind of cramping on my style. Heard you're doing intro songs.
Not at all.
and
When I
sound
was saying
effects.
that it does sound exactly like that. That's
Yeah,
so funny.
I heard through the grapevine that you also push buttons on a soundboard.
Yeah.
So yeah, speaking of turf,
Why don't you try somewhere? Why don't you try doing that elsewhere?
this is my world.
Yard, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Yard.
No, I think it's cool that anybody, because obviously, like even what I do, I don't claim to be the first guy who's learned how to play the air horn or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no
but I
doubt.
do think it's cool that like
You perfected it. Yeah.
people are seeing the benefit of it. You know what I mean?
Yard.
To a show.
Yeah, bro. for
Like it
real.
is cool to have like some production, like how you were talking about all those different elements that Roast Battle used to have. All those different things where like somebody had an idea and people were like, "I'm going to throw that at the show." And I do think Roast Battle
It's a good
Denver
space for it.
is like
Yeah.
open to that too, though. Weenie Roast has been
You don't even.
fucking
Yeah,
great.
dude,
at
yeah, I
that.
saw the last two episodes. I was like, yeah, it was pretty fire. It was rough at first, but yeah, like the powering
I think
through it,
that's
like
kind
it
of
was
the
lit.
show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the,
Oh, trust me, you know how many
the
times we've eaten
different
shit
tier.
at Roast Battle?
Yeah, but nigga, so what? It
Long
happens.
before your time, we were doing Jester's Palace.
Oh yeah.
We were doing Jad's.
Word.
Jad's was the dog shit worst.
Word. But hey, bro, like to see where it's at now though,
We're trying.
it's fucking
We're
it's
trying.
great. It's great for real. Like
We're getting there.
I love
You had your.
coming to I was really like it really hurt my feelings when Roast Battle was like out of commission for a minute. You know what I mean? I was like, damn.
Well, we kind of were
Yeah.
stoked to take a small break.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
vacation.
I could do it.
Yeah, but we were like, no, we
That's
knew the
needed.
season was starting too, so we were like, well, shit, we got to get this going.
Yeah, I feel that.
Plus,
What-
we wanted you to miss it. Like we wanted people to be like, I need to go back to
Yeah.
Roast Battle. When we do it every single week, I think it's nice to have people excited for it again.
what would you say is like some of the most challenging things about Roast Battle? Like to put it on, or as far as like what
I don't do anything. Ask him.
He does
What's-
a lot.
He's
What's the
been
hard-
behind the scenes doing all the big pieces. All I do is hit record.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
You do the dude.
Yeah,
on the
right.
mountain, for sure.
I have every conversation with Evan. I'm like, hey, dude, we got to figure this out. We gotta do this.
yeah. Like what?
but
what? Yeah.
it
Like
is,
what's what do you get the most? Like what's the like what wall did you have to like climb over?
It honestly, I think even just there wasn't a roast scene in Denver.
Yeah, I feel
there
that.
was like one or two roast shows, and they were like all themed of like Christmas roast or the roast of Spider-Man or whatever.
It's a very woke friendly scene.
Yeah.
So having roast jokes, I think, was risky at first.
I still don't
that.
think it's 100% accepted into the scene.
I think it's hard to.
I think we're still like a weird outskirts that people
I think
Edgy.
it's
don't believe in or don't think they want to be involved in because they're scared. And no, I mean whatever it is.
I think because like I mean I was in Austin, like the difference of like
You were what, in his butt?
yeah. I mean that
Because
was,
wasn't the first person to be in Austin.
sorry Austin, I didn't mean to like let him know that.
You're
I'm
good.
sorry.
It's fine.
I know you told me not to say nothing.
It's supposed to be honest conversations.
You're right. But I just,
Come in.
Come in. Come on.
You said not to.
I know.
yeah. But pause. Resume. Yeah. Well, fuck. what was
But
I
Austin
talking
was
about?
much more
Austin,
friendlier to
Austin was, like, a
verbal
lot more-
violence.
Yes, the
Even
verbal
the
violence
crowds,
there is
though,
like,
right?
Yeah, even in the crowds, it was just they're much more wild, and I think it's very Denver's very like I'd say woke.
It's
Like,
safe. It's a safe place. Everybody's welcome.
It's just cool. Don't get me
Which is
wrong.
what
It's dope,
I've
it's dope.
always also wanted.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've never
that
wanted
part,
anybody
that
to
part.
feel like they're excluded.
Right. Yeah, and like
but
you
also
know,
we might make fun of you. Or
there
vice-
might be some slurs thrown.
You're
and that's-
also allowed to
but
make
that
fun
just
of-
happens.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's okay.
And it's also
it's all for fun. It's a fun, amazing show. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fucking fun.
it feels weird because also there's comics that I've really looked up to and I've always like admired and thought were badass that have come to the show, been a part of it, done it, and been like, this is dope. The fact that you make it like this hang and it's a safe space to say these words or get away with making fun of someone for this or whatever it is always like a cool feeling where you're like, okay.
It's a battle. So you kind of the people want that animosity in a sense.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it's not even, I mean, I think it's just,
yeah.
even when I first went to Roast Battle years ago in the comedy store, it was like a very eye-opening experience being like, holy shit, you can say these things or like people can get away with it or like this is a safe space. You know, where it's like this is comedy at its whatever finest, whether it's edgy, silly, dorky, whatever, you know.
All
But
forms of all forms.
it's still
of
just
welcome.
joke writing and performing, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a firm believer of it.
For sure.
And I feel like every roast or every scene should have at least a space where people can go say something crazy or whatever it is.
I agree. Yeah, let out that.
Even
let out
that's,
that
I mean, the Hangover
hatred,
existed for a reason, you know. Like there's there's Scruffy Murphy's used to be Tuesday night. You can get away with saying some crazy shit.
Yeah, which I mean, and then like you kind of they like you can say it, but then like you kind of realize why you shouldn't say it because the like pushback from the audience, like whoa,
Yeah, but that's
like bro. When I had that one that one joke at the Cesare, like that like a dyke joke, that was I'm sorry, that was tough.
You said something that I say now in my regular lexicon where you felt that moment when it was empty and you went, oh, so harsh. So you went so grunge.
Yeah, so grunge.
And in my head all the time now I go, so grunge.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I don't even know if nobody knows the reference I'm making, but I've been saying all this month.
Yeah, I did.
So grunge.
I did get that from Casey Rocket. That was shout out Casey Rocket for sure. I felt that though. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that shit.
Yeah, but you also had a killer joke and then one that fell completely flat and then another killer joke. So that's how you felt it so heavy is like you watched yourself also do so great in between.
Yeah, it was it was tough too. And then like to just know how to take it and just it was shouts out my nigga Jabbar.
You're always
and new sauce coming out. Grandma's foot.
Oh yeah, we're going. Yeah, a new sauce coming out.
Can you help me like?
I'll plug that shit,
sure.
especially tag it on the Instagram.
Yeah.
And you're always more than welcome at Roast Battle.
For sure, bro. I love
your
it.
audience
Love
number
it
one
there.
lately, dude. You've been
I
killing
love it
for
there.
the last few months.
It's just it's such a amazing it's just a great show. I mean, like I love like the
Tell everyone.
yeah for sure. Shout out Roast Battle.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
All
Tell
your
a phone.
friends.
Tell a friend.
Phone in a friend.
Yeah.
Well, JoJo, thank you
Thank you,
for
bro.
joining us at Come
My
In,
guy.
We're Open.
This is fucking awesome.
That's Evan. I forgot to introduce you.
This is Evan.
Evan
Yeah, my
Fitzgerald.
guy.
He's a friend of mine. He hangs out. We kick it.
Heck yeah,
That's
guys.
my buddy.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're
Yeah.
always more than welcome.
Peace and hair grease.
We'll see you soon.
And oh wait. Fuck the police, nigga.
Let's go. Let's go. Off in the disco, disco, disco. Off in the disco. Disco. Off in the disco.